Hi, Mrs. Hensley's friends. It is time to learn what we all knew about horses. Mrs. Hensley put all that information on our horses chart. So let's look at that. Okay, so this says horse. Okay, horses can be in a barn. Yes, they can, can't they? We can ride them. We can ride them. Like I said, Mrs. Hensley rode one and she got bucked off, but it wasn't a very tame horse. But I'll tell you what, Mrs. Hensley will never ride another horse. Absolutely not. Ever. That scared me. Okay, they eat hay, they eat grass. Horses have babies, they have hair, they drink from ponds, they have pointy ears, they drink water, they can be white, gray, or black. They have 4 legs, have 4 hooves. We can pet them. If we're on a farm and the farmer says that we can pet them, we could pet them. That horses say nay, don't they? Okay, horses are big, and someone also said horses are small. I was assuming that they were talking about ponies. Okay, ponies are baby horses. Nobody said anything about ponies. They just said they are big and small. So you're right, they do have small horses, and those are called ponies. Okay, and there's also some other little horses. I'm not sure what they're called. I think I know what they're called, but I don't want to say it because I don't know if I'm 100% sure. But there are some other smaller horses. I know that they put some of them on a farm sometime and you can ride them in a little circle. So we might read about some of those. I don't know. Okay. So, people say giddy up when they're on horses, don't they, to try to get them to go. They like sunlight. They have a soft tail. We can clean horses. I've never cleaned a horse. I don't even want to be close to a horse. Mrs. Hensley, doesn't like horses, but that's just from my experience. They run fast, and somebody said they run super fast. And then our friend in our classroom, Maxim, has a horse, he said. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? I hope his horse is nicer than the horse that I rode because I did not like that horse. It wasn't a very tame horse. I don't think it was used to having people ride it or something. Okay, so those are all some great things that you guys knew about horses. We are going to read Farmyard Friends, Horses and Ponies, and see if we learn anything different or more information about horses, okay? So Mrs. Hensley is going to read Horses and Ponies by Camilla de la Bedouillère. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly, okay? And if I am not, I'm sorry to the author of the story. Horses and Ponies. Here we go. Oh, it's got, guess what? Table of contents. If you wanted to know what are horses and ponies, you could find that on page 4. Horses and ponies on the farm, you could find it on page 6. Where do horses and ponies live? On page 8. What do horses and ponies eat? You could find that on page 10. Looking after horses and ponies, you could find that on 12. Riding horses and ponies, page 14. The life cycle of a horse on page 16. Horse and pony breeds on page 18. Hardworking horses on page 20. And the glossary, which tells us what the words mean, is on page 22. And there's a note for parents and teachers on page 24. Here we go. Okay, what are horses and ponies? Horses and ponies are large animals. They have 4 long legs with hoofs. Each hoof is made of a hard, bony material. Horses grow long, straight hair on their heads and necks. This hair is called a mane. It is the same color as the horse's tail. Horses and ponies can be different colors, such as brown or gray. Their fur may have markings too. Okay, farmyard fact. Very few horses and ponies have totally black fur. Most black horses have some white markings. Horses and ponies on the farm. In the past, farmers used horses and ponies to pull heavy carts and plows. Today, most farmers use machines, so horses and ponies are kept on farms for riding. Farmers can measure how tall a horse is by using their hands. They measure from the ground to the withers or their shoulders. Okay, so farmyard fact. The smallest kind of pony is a Shetland pony. Many Shetlands are no more than 40 inches or 10 hands tall. So if you were to put your hands tall, they're no more than 10 hands tall. Where do horses and ponies live? During the daytime, horses and ponies are kept in fields. They spend their time exercising and eat grass. Farmers normally build shelters in the fields. The horses go to the shelters when they are too hot, too cold, or too wet. At the end of the day, farmers bring horses and ponies back from the fields and into stables for the night. Farmyard fact, stables need to be cleaned out every day. This is known as mucking out. What do horses and ponies eat? Horses and ponies mostly eat grass and hay. Farmers also give them water and some dry food. Horses should not eat too much food at a time because it can make them ill, which also means it can make them sick. Sometimes farmers give their horses and ponies a healthy treat. They love to eat apples and carrots. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Farmyard fact, an average horse eats about 22 pounds of food a day. That's the weight of 10 bags of sugar. That's a lot, isn't it? Looking after horses and ponies. Farmers ride their horses every day or put them into a field. Horses like to walk around and graze on grass. Horses need to be kept clean. Farmers groom or brush their horses and ponies to keep them healthy. A blacksmith looks after the horses' hooves. They fit horses with shoes to stop their hooves from cracking. Let me try that again. They fit horses with shoes to stop their hooves cracking from walking on hard ground. Farmyard fact, blacksmiths change horses' shoes about 8 times every year. Riding horses and ponies. Most horses and ponies on farms are used for riding. Children usually ride ponies because ponies are smaller than horses. Farmers also enter their horses and ponies into shows. They take part in competitions such as show jumping. Farmyard fact, horses and ponies are around 5 years old when they start taking part in competitions. Most horses and ponies can jump fences. That's really high, isn't it? The life cycle of a horse. Male horses and ponies are called stallions. Females are called mares. Baby horses and ponies are called foals. A mare is pregnant for about 11 months before giving birth to her foal. A foal drinks its mother's milk for about 6 months. A mare licks her foal clean after it is born. Farmyard fact, just like humans, foals are born with no teeth. Their teeth begin to grow when foals are 1 week old. And it says a foal becomes an adult when it is about 3 years old. Then the life cycle begins again. Horse and pony breeds. A breed is a type of animal. There are many different breeds of horse and pony. Fell ponies have short, strong legs. They are used for farm work, such as herding sheep. They can also carry heavy loads or pull wagons. Most breeds of pony are very strong. Farmyard fact, There are more than 200 different breeds of horses in the world. That's a lot of different breeds, isn't it? Appaloosa horses are used for riding and jumping. They have white, brown, or black markings. The markings on this Appaloosa are called blanket with spots. Quarter horses, these are quarter horses, are common in the USA, United States of America, where they work on cattle ranches. Quarter horses are very strong and fast. Cowboys often ride quarter horses. Hard-working horses. The largest horses are called draft horses. They are hard-working and strong. Some farmers need draft horses to pull wagons and plow fields, but most farmers use machines such as tractors to do their heavy work. Draft horses have hair around their hooves. This hair is called feather. Draft horses are sometimes entered into competition and horse shows. Their tack is covered with decorations made of brass. Their manes and tails are brushed and braided for horse shows. Draft horses have large heads and strong necks. Farmyard fact, draft horses can be more than 72 inches or 18 hands tall. That's as tall as an adult man. And here we have the glossary. Blacksmith. Blacksmiths are people who look after horses' hooves and fit their shoes. Bridle. This is used to control a horse. A bridle is made of leather straps and the reins are attached to it. Cattle. Cows, bulls, and calves are together known as cattle. Cowboy. A person who rides horses on a cattle ranch is called a cowboy or a cowgirl. Graze. When an animal feeds on grass in fields, it is said to be grazing. Markings. Some horses and ponies have patches of color on their fur. These are called markings. Mucking out. When someone cleans a stable, they are mucking out. Plow. Farmers have to plow or turn the soil over before they can plant their seeds. They use a plow to do this job. Ranch. A ranch is a very large farm. Tack. Stirrups, reins, bridles, and saddles are all called tack. Okay. And that is the end, friends. Okay, so you have learned more about horses. Okay, I hope you learned something that you did not know before. I learned a lot of things about horses in that book. Okay, so this is what I want you to do now. I want you to press the green add response button. And I want you to use the microphone to tell me what you know about pigs. What do you know about pigs? I can't wait to hear I like pigs. I can't wait to hear what you know about pigs. And I will add that all this evening to our pig chart. And you will get to listen to all the facts we knew about pigs on our pig chart tomorrow. And then we will learn about pigs. Okay, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and Mrs. Hensley will talk to you soon. Bye, friends.